Acolytes. H3h3 strikes back. With I'm suing those 3 creators. Now, it's all over the internet, and some thumbnails sadly spoiled the surprise, but it is what it is. And by the way, just so you know, I am not a fan of h3h3. I disagree with him on a lot of points. But the way how he got treated from those people is just disgusting. So I am actually quite happy that he does this. And let's see what he says, because I didn't see it myself, I just heard of it.
Hi there, my name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, no, don't. Burning money is illegal. Wait, give me a sec. Oh. Yes. Burning money illegal in America. Is burning money illegal in America? Is it illegal to burn money? A country that never I'm a place has taken several invitations well of administration. Is someone games playing can sometimes benefit from? Okay. Why the F is this? Okay, I'm gonna look it up later, but from what I know, it's illegal. I'm gonna look it up on the other side.
On lawyers. Today I invite you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney. Let me tell you guys a story. About a year and a half ago, it's a big conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many...
And by the way, yes, it's illegal. Just got it. And yes, this ReactGate thing had some good points. I am 50-50 on it. I mean, I'm doing reaction content myself, Acolyte, so you know that I think you should add a lot of things to it. But hey.
Many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video.
Correctly.
Here's what
this
Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue. My video is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entire...
Yeah, and by the way, he actually looked it up that this guy is fine with it if it's like this. And I think that he means commentary, because reaction commentary are two things in my opinion.
Necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, you know, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry, because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? I mean, people don't like injustice, and this just, we all see this, and no, it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called in to my show to debate me.
And by the way, I think that there is some truth to it. At the end of the day, yes, the fact is that people that watch a streamer will watch the streamer for this stuff or for the streamer's reaction to this. Normally, if the streamer doesn't give a reaction, of course, that thing isn't there. But and doing absolutely nothing on the video, like XQC, like Hassan Piker, like SSS Sniper Wolf. And I'm not going to mention Asmongold, because Asmongold actually adds a lot to the video. And you could see that his reaction to a video is actually profitable to this people that actually do this stuff. I know a guy that actually got reacted to by Asmongold, and he just got a lot of new views, new subscribers, new people that actually watch his stuff. And the other NPC girl, or how is she? Yeah, the NPC girl thing that shoot up and suddenly has a career, from zero to career, and a lot of money. Yeah, can happen. It's very profitable for the one that gets reacted to, if it's done correctly, by the way.
In which case, I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned.
So in that regard, do you care at all about like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
Well, that's fair.
Watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, then watch your
Do
prime...
that.
Then watch
Bro,
your prime
do
content.
it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least.
The ultimate debate, bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why didn't I think of that first?
Yeah.
I kid XQC, but he is not the one I'm suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the ones I am suing,
Yes.
you'll see, are much, much worse. Now, ironically, after this debate and in the wake of this large conversation, the problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts, when Hassan gets up to go to the bathroom or to eat or to talk to his mom or to do whatever.
I despise this. I mean, to be fair, acolytes, sometimes, even yesterday, if something's up, you just have to go and do the thing. I have the luxury of actually cutting my videos, so I don't have to go away and do nothing with the video. But if it's on stream, yeah, I have to go sometimes away. But this is... it's just baffling that somebody could go away for this long and add nothing. Just nothing. It's... okay.
Ever disappears for an extended period of time and leaves the
Yes.
video playing for his chair. Mr.
Yes.
Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people to leave the area around the main airport in Sana. Then
For fact, honestly, even I was thinking yesterday, and I played a game, not a video. I didn't watch a video, I played a game. I was thinking, like, post something different in that time. I mean, for fuck's sake, just go in, cluster on a GIF, or I don't know, this...
Do not the moral This operation will result in killing hostages and captivity.
Yeah, this is a month's worth. No way to stand here.
And it was in this setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't resist, they couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published?
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured...
I mean, let's be honest here. Optimally, you react and form your opinion as you watch it, or that's at least how I do it. Otherwise, you can make a commentary video as well. That's... a reaction is something pure, unhinged. You don't know what comes, and then go in and just react to it.
Pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now, the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denims sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions couldn't be clearer. Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who have supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the Snarkers, actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us. And
yes. Sick, by the way. Sick as fuck. It's just... You're reacting to a video, for fuck's sake. Respect the creator. Except the creator talks shit about, like, if in this video the creator attacks you, then it's a different story. There isn't anything or any rules that apply to it. If you're getting talk shit about, go on, destroy the creator, I don't care. But if you're reacting to a video that doesn't have anything negative about you to freaking say, respect the creator. Show the creator that made it that you're thankful for the video and that it comes in a good time, that you appreciate them and that you think that they are entertaining. Just to already, I mean, you're using their content and you're gonna try everything you can to boost their freaking video as you can. Does this make sense, acolytes? I hope so.
Discriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter. So, thank you, Snark. It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement. But how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Just let them.
Well, guys,
Time.
if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
It turns out they just do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried. Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating? Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into...
I mean, is it really the thing that it's the entire thing? I would say that's irrelevant as long as you add enough to the entire video. Because at some point it's just fine, I guess. I mean, most people just don't care about specifically reacting to the entire thing. If you add nothing, that's the thing. And I don't think that you could even sue Asmongold specifically. Because, as I said, I watched his content, I got inspired by his reaction specifically. Because he actually adds so much to them. And this is, for me, just something that I also want to pursue to a certain degree.
Fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite.
Or things like this. I don't want a second of the entire video that h3h3 has right now to get lost. Not a smidge of context. And reacting to it is one of the best ways of actually doing it. Because nobody can claim that I let some context out in any kind of way. It might sound a bit crazy here, acolytes, but this is how I think.
Unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of
yeah, the thing is, I think that there is a disservice done Because commentary and interaction are two very different things. Commentary should be an informed act. You shouldn't go into a commentary video without every bit of information you can get. Our reaction is just pure unfiltered, you don't know shit. Go in and then give your
Reaction
thing.
content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video.
Deep
Drum
Space
roll,
also...
please. Who's sweating at home, guys?
By the way, I find this beautiful. He actually didn't just go in with a grenade, threw it randomly. He thought about it, he did his research. Beautiful. Well done.
Caseytron, the queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
Fair enough.
Musicals. They're very musical people. I know. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you... Look!
This
you
is
think I'm
disgusting.
missing?
Frogan, who, bless her soul, she's still rising.
Can I use Can I walk away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission? Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
What the fuck? You're already in the bathroom, you freaking hippopotamus. Irrelevant.
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who...
What's the problem with pausing the video? None of your viewers will be mad if you just pause the video, go take a shit, and come back. What the
only known
Irrelevant.
his entire life.
What happened?
And Denims, the queen of self-owning. And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very
the
obvious
prostitute.
from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my God, bro, I love you, Hassan. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun and is not.
This person is such a... I understand why she went the way of prostitution. Because this person has exactly 0 value to add anywhere. Except for her sucking a cock or 2 acolytes. Yeah.
a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints. And let's start with my favorite of the 3, the very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical Caseytron.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
Fuck you. This is
so we're gonna watch.
Disgusting. Already disgusting. You should go in and I want to say suck his cock, but oh my, this ugly beast. Oof. And be thankful for the video, not like this.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think? Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Caseytron's. She smoked more than she spoke. Caseytron smokes 42 times during her reaction. And
I love this video. Yes, this is an official document, acolytes.
just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking? And thinking there was no way that that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes, 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking. She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking than she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction. And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably, from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues. Indeed, Caseytron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke, and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes, Caseytron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on 42 separate occasions. At one point, Caseytron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down to this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
CPM's coming out of Qatar.
What the hell
You
is
kids
going
love anime,
on?
right?
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. Are you being serious? Dog, what are you... Look! You think I made this? This isn't a music video, Hassan.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch it. What the fuck is going on here?
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her is why copyright infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least try.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's just so obvious. This is so malicious. This is just so stupid. And yet, I mean, if you dislike a person, fair enough. I don't care about that. But if they make something you watch, show some fucking respect, honestly. What the fuck is wrong with those people? I
to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan. Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Huh. Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, "Thank you guys."
And by the way, I hope he... h3h3 recorded everything. Let's be honest, I don't agree with this man on a lot of points. But if he goes against you, he's a fucking beast. And I would be too, because those fuckers actually attacked, or didn't attack directly, I mean not in a body sense, but they actually positively enforced the traumatization or lies against his kids. Papa Bear mode activated.
Guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say, dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 30 hour?
Ignore the points. Fair enough. Just say, okay, F it. He repeated the point the third time. Don't react to it. What the fuck, I'm doing this entire thing for almost 2 years, or 1.5 years. And you just learn some things over time. At the start I did my mistakes. I actually went in and repeated the same point over and over again. But if somebody repeats a point, you just say, I already commented on that. Move on. Fair enough. Or you can even skip this point. Yes, you can skip in a video like that. For fuck's sake. If she was as smart as she's fat, this wouldn't be that thing.
Hour, 1 minute and 32 seconds. It's been the same shit over and over again. This video could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot, he's mentally ill, and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube? Are you gonna make it at least
Take the video down, by the way. If you are unhappy with the reaction, you just don't post the video. I still posted some at the start because, as I said, I was still learning. And now, if I have a video where I am particularly unhappy and I think I added 0 to it, I just delete it. I don't post it.
What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, "Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing." You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
And they were fucking talking about
Well, you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like, you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right? As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people, Reddit people. I came from the h3h3 Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while his son is in Japan. I'm bothered having a great time. Exactly. We're gonna watch it live, yes.
You know what the worst thing is? This fat frog, if you go purely on her face, she looks to a certain degree like a friend that I had at one point. A friend, I mean, the contact died out. She was an extremely good-hearted woman, though. Small as F, like half of my body, for like, if you wanted a real-life lolly, freaking 30-year-old little bitey machine, but really, really kind-hearted. And she had a, well, not the same face structure as her, but she wasn't actually that different looking than her. And this is something that that's not Frogan's fault, but basically, people who look like her could get mistaken for her, and this freaking behemoth just destroys the entire thing. This is a personal thing of mine. Sorry about that, but
he doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers, and I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next is Denims. And honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denim Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. "We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm going to stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm going to stream it." That is very explicit. Denim said, quote, "Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content." Your content? The Queen of Self-Own included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
Yeah. For F's sake, even I learned. I tried to eat in the meantime, but I learned that no, this actually makes your reaction way worse. Just don't. You don't have to eat for 3 weeks and you will survive. So maybe for a few hours it's not that bad. Just change your schedule. You don't have to eat while streaming.
Yeah.
You do look better.
Or making a video.
I see it.
Dude, you should do this.
I have an alternate.
This is just unnecessary.
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it, you know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you liked the content, if you enjoyed your time here, because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way, Denims had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like, I think filler content, like, you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that, because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like 500 viewers. I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator. The majority of people say that they literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like the communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point.
Denims, suck a few cocks. You're better at that than this. This is just... What the I mean, it's more entertaining this way, let's be honest.
It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos. And they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos. They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Look, I'm
From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like or the people who are watching content on Twitch.
And yet, you have Asmongold that watch content on somebody like on his stream, and then he made a career. The people actually made a career out of it. Let it make me. Fair enough.
Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend, is called theft, and you're a thief. And now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses. Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all of the principles of fair use, they also did it maliciously.
Yes.
And that's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment, and if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic to the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's fine. And I would...
Yeah, you can hear it out of the horse's mouth himself. Yeah, that's probably fine. I mean, for most part, yes. It's a certain economy of actually giving and taking. That's normal, by the way. As I see it, reaction content is actually content where you, basically hear out the guy that's sitting there and then go in and also take in the thing that you're sitting with in. I don't know if this makes sense, but I hope so.
Never sue someone for that. Take it to these 3 absolute morons to state their intention to steal my property on video. And to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say.
No. If somebody actually does that just because he went in and the 3 targets he has just happen to be women, Well, so what? So, it's fine. Women are normal human beings. Women can be evil. Women can do evil things. And there is a possibility the three people that are doing malicious things are, by coincidence, 3 women. What the fuck are you on about? Shit happens. Damn, I just don't understand why people don't understand. This is so easy.
I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's...
Oh. Oh, fair enough. Good.
Face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time.
Good. So, the story is donate to them so he gets the money. Oh, I love this. Oh, but acolytes, as it is, I think the h3h3 thing, I think that it's a negative to actually make a video about it. Judges don't like it particularly if you do this or make a video about it beforehand, but hey, let's see how this ends. And I hope every single one of them gets shafted. And for somebody, I think that he didn't sue Hassan because he asked him to react to this video. So this would be a shot in his own foot if he actually sued him. But because of him asking, he actually neutralized, or not didn't neutralize, he took out one of the biggest things that could happen. That is that Hassan, with his millions of dollars, helps them. Because I doubt that Hassan will help them with those amounts of money that h3 has, in a case where they probably will lose. And this is just funny. This malicious guy, this freaking genius of a guy just planned everything. But as it is, good night.